Yo. Shout out everyone. If you're new here, I'm Jay. I'm a combat veteran. I have PTSD. I am service connected to the VA, and hopefully my journey and my discovery in new music will help you with your mental health, because that's my goal, is to help my mental health and your mental health. So I just noticed a minute ago, shout out to all my subscribers by the way, that one of the other reactors was reacting to a new Dax song, and I realized that he dropped a reaction 5 hours ago. So I went to look and see when this Dax song dropped, the newest one, and it dropped a day ago. So I want to do this, and then I'll jump into another request next if I'm not too tired. So this is going to be Dax, Eminem featuring Jay-Z Renegade remix, one take video. Shout out to anyone new. Please subscribe. Please like and share and comment down below. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs. We're almost there. We don't have maybe 100 to go. So y'all start hitting that subscribe button, hit them like buttons. Sorry if I'm hopefully that fan's not too loud. I was trying to listen to the other video a while ago, and there is a little bit of a hum in the background, but that fan's like at a distance and on low. So, and it's not loud. I guess the wind. Anyway, hopefully it's not too bad. So let me go ahead and like, and I've already subscribed to Dax. So let's get into this. Shout out, if you have not went and subscribed to Dax, please go and do so. Check out his content. Whoa. You're quitting rap? That's wild. I wonder why he's quitting rap. He is a little bit, like, he don't get the recognition he deserves. Like, I thought his remix of Quiet Storm, I thought it was really good. And for some reason it just didn't get the, I don't know. He's had some really hard hitting songs, like, that punch you in the gut and take you on emotional roller coasters, and for some reason he just don't get that recognition.
Yeah, game of life, I'm a king in every domain. Pawn me off to the matrix, I bet you I still reign. Storming through every beat, how I thunder and bring the pain. You would think a tornado hit, how I mix it up when I sang. Radiation from these Hollywood stars is causing the cancer. Keeping up with the Joneses and chains are paying your massa. Rap is a plantation, make you slave and demand you. Help them pick up the crop that they use to cook.
Hold up, that came in so freaking quick and hard. Like, I wouldn't let me back it up just a little bit.
Yeah, game of life, I'm a king in every domain. Pawn me off to the matrix, I bet you I still reign. Storming through every beat, how I thunder and bring the pain. You would think a tornado hit, how I
Storm and rain. What was the other one? I think he said a third part of that scheme.
Yeah, game of life, I'm a king in every domain. Pawn me off to the matrix, I bet you I still reign. Storming through every beat, how I thunder and bring the pain. You would think a tornado hit, how I mix it up when I sang. Radiation from these Hollywood stars is causing the cancer. Keeping up with the Joneses and chains are paying your massa. Rap is a plantation, make you slave and demand you. Help them pick up the crop that they use to cook propaganda. Microdose through the
slave scheme?
Mix it up when I sang. Radiation from these Hollywood stars is causing the cancer. Keeping up with the Joneses and chains are paying your massa. Rap is a plantation, make you slave and demand you. Help them pick up the crop that they use to cook propaganda. Microdose through the media, poison, mislead the youth. Make them believe this, thought they reality's been the truth. Watered down education, take the God out of schools.
Yo, I'm gonna back this up to the beginning one more time, and I'm just gonna play it for a while, because I could keep stopping this. I'm catching a lot of this stuff. A lot of what he's saying. Oops, let's back it up. And I gotta get a drink. Let me wake up a little bit here. Let's do it.
Yeah, game of life, I'm a king in every domain. Pawn me off to the matrix, I bet you I still reign. Storming through every beat, how I thunder and bring the pain. You would think a tornado hit, how I mix it up when I sang. Radiation from these Hollywood stars is causing a cancer. Keeping up with the Joneses and chains are paying your massa. Rap is a plantation, make you slave and demand you. Help them pick up the crop that they use to cook propaganda. Microdose through the media, poison mislead the youth. Make them believe this, thought they realities bend the truth. Watered down education, take the God out of schools. Have you worshiping idols to push political views? I'm a renegade. For what I say, not what I wear. The car I drive and the money you think I got to spare. I'm called to duty, I'm modern with all my warfare. But I don't get paid by the devil, so when my million...
Call of Duty, I'm modern with the world.
For what I say, not what I wear. The car I drive and the money you think I got to spare. I'm called to duty, I'm modern with all my warfare. But I don't get paid by the devil, so when my million's there, there's no gravity, weakness, or any atrophy. I invest in myself, my stocks rise, and it actually bonds people together. I mutually fund humanity. Bank on Dax, it's tax-free to gas me. This new election got me pondering things inside my mind. I'm taking President Trump in the game while biding my time. They all want World War III, and I see all the signs, so I'm mass shooting these bars. My columns bind, take your brain and free it, transport it to another place. Has your speech free if you can't speak, if they disagree. I see OnlyFans models grossing hundreds.
Yo, this is hard as fuck.
Bonds people together, I mutually fund humanity. Bank on Dax, it's tax-free to gas me. This new election got me pondering things inside my mind. I'm taking President Trump in the game while biding my time. They all want World War III, and I see all the signs, so I'm mass shooting these balls.
Okay, hold up. Time out. One thing I will say. We had no new wars with Trump. And this is coming from someone who was in the military. We had no new wars when Trump was president. And that, it's been a very long time before him that we had a president with no new wars. A very long time.
My columns bind, take your brain and free it, transport it to another place. Has your speech free if you can't speak, if they disagree. I see OnlyFans models grossing hundreds of K's, but you get canceled for agreeing with Tristan and Andrew Tate. Atomic, a bomb like Oppenheimer. My stake in the game is a harsh reminder. The beef I cook is the rarest kind. They label me major, but always minor in the flow. War III, and I see all the signs, so I'm mass shooting these bars. My columns bind, take your brain and free it, transport it to another place. Has your speech free if you can't speak, if they disagree. I see OnlyFans models grossing hundreds of K's, but you get canceled for agreeing with Tristan and Andrew Tate. Atomic, a bomb like Oppenheimer. My stake in the game is a harsh reminder. The beef I cook is the rarest kind. They label me major, but always minor in the flow tactics and promotional styles. I used to engage the masses, running the game, but when I spaz, they blame it on lactic acid. Cause they know I'm automatic. I don't miss, they move the basket. They say I'm out of my mind, but I'm the one who's conscious rapping, living way below my means, avoiding baby mama advances, thinking for myself and not getting tricked into political stances. Dumb antics, trigger words, gaslighting, or semantics. If America's printing money, then why the hell am I paying taxes? Global warming's real, detrimental and problematic, but I'm not buying an electric car cause all they'll do is control and crash it like the stock market. First destroy the nuclear family, the women are easier targets. Call it toxic masculinity until they needed to fight the wars they started. Incentivize single motherhood, then promote.
I'm picking up on almost all of this, but I'm not going to comment on everything right now. For one, it'll be a long video. Two, it'll stir up a lot of good and bad conversation that I don't have time for at the moment. So I do like conversation, but I don't want to surround myself with that energy right now.
And problematic, but I'm not buying an electric car cause all they'll do is control and crash it like the stock market. First destroy the nuclear family, the women are easier targets. Call it toxic masculinity until they needed to fight the wars they started.
Just know I'm paying attention to what's going on.
Incentivize single motherhood, then promote it through the music department and call Dax trash and thought-provoking music, literal garbage. No wonder the youth are so lethargic, soft, easily influenced, lack stability, self-awareness, and guzzling Ritalin. ADHD's overdiagnosed. Kids don't lack focus, they've had an iPad since 2, and that algorithm's potent, but I'm off that, switching gears. V12 with the bar stick, then I move shift, then I'm in it clear, and that bay like the Buccaneers. Tempo with the flow, I'll put it in cruise, cause my control's approaching speeds of top 5 and potentially the GOAT. But no, for real, I just turned 30 years old. I've been beat down, stepped on, cheated on, and broke. I was invisible as Daniel, then became Dax and awoke into a lifestyle where I wish I had an invisibility cloak. Ain't that funny? Women like you more when you have money. I go stupid but ain't no dummy, and I know if the cash flow stops, some of you wouldn't love me, and that's why I value respect. Cause you can love me and hurt me, but if you respect and fear losing me, you'll always second guess. Come correct, return text in like 30 minutes or less, and make sure when you're around me, you always have good breath. Not manipulate me with sex, then divorce me cause you're not happy, and take half of my wealth and say you need to go find yourself. What the well, actually I don't cuss cause I'm a Christian. Jesus died on the cross for my sins and I'm forgiven. These verses take you to church and help you with mental illness. That's why I don't call it music, I call this here a religion. That's why I'm quitting rap, the religion's being abused. Rap used to tell a story and now it's all for the views. I look around at the world, turn on the TV and news, and it feels like I'm on the Truman Show. So what do? I go to the gym and carry the heaviest weight I can find, building up my strength, then sharpening my mind. With books like the Bible, I could run for miles, but I tore a hole in my sneakers, trying to lead the blind, trying to lift the weight that's pulling down mankind, trying to spark a change in this darkness. Now I feel heartless. I gave you 10 years, you ignored me, that made me this monster who vomits the truth regardless of what the mainstream wants. I pop culture with each and every song. The devil's dancing, I will not follow along. I rebuke him with every lyrical concept as a response. From Matthew to Mark to Luke to Genesis back to John. I say King James, these kids think I'm talking about LeBron. I could leave land and travel to every country abroad and disperse heat.
I talk about King James, these kids think I'm talking about LeBron. That's one of the hardest bars I've ever heard in a rap song. That's one of the hardest bars, and he's quitting rap. The message in rap may have changed, and you may be losing the battle, but you don't leave the battlefield and give up that strategic, strategic position. Stay here and put out more of the same music that you're putting out. Someone told me one time, when you decide to start making YouTube videos, even if they're bad, just keep putting out videos, and eventually somebody will catch on, or somebody will find it, and you'll reach people that you didn't realize you was gonna reach. But mental health and all that is becoming the conversation is getting out there. It's becoming more mainstream. You got people like Ren and all his friends, and then you got MGK started singing more about mental health. Jelly Roll's getting more popular. Come on, Dax does it all the time. So I don't know what it is holding Dax back. I guess people already have a preconceived opinion of what they think about him from, I don't know, but even when he first put out the Rap God remix or whatever, like, he's been fired ever since then. So I don't understand why he just never, I guess because he's independent and he speaks. But there's ways to make that work. Now I guess he's just not as big as he wants to be. Go collab with Ren.
Concept as a response. From Matthew to Mark to Luke to Genesis back to John. I say King James, these kids think I'm talking about LeBron. I could leave land and travel to every country abroad and disperse heat. May God have mercy on those trying to hurt me, and if I'm not worthy of bearing this cross. I pray I fall off and get a regular job. Back when nobody called, back when happiness wasn't fleeting, even though I was barely eating and couldn't even afford to be in my feelings. A politic with you heathens, have anxiety, thoughts of depression, or barely breathing. Mama told me this life is a test, most people cheating, looking at others' papers, copying and agreeing, using makeup to cover up scars and adhesions, masking pain with addictions, using it to fight demons, watching porn and allowing these women to be a weakness, of getting naked for money and sucking, guzzling semen. And in the midst of a preaching, I hit my knees in agreement, understood the assignment, expectations and reasons. Hollywood's Babylon and the hill right underneath, it's the reason they feel the need to proceed and reject Jesus, regardless if you believe it. Money, power, and fame corrupts morality standards, mutes and muddies the brain. I've seen it for myself, held and pushed it away, spoke the ugly truth, turned to a renegade.
Yo, that was hard. That was hard as shit. Man, Dax, you killed that shit. That was hard. Almost, man. That was a good one. Don't quit rap, man. Stick around. Keep fighting that fight. I'm awake now. What time? I don't know what time it is, but I might put out one more. We'll see. So, if I do, I'll see you guys in the next one tonight. Peace out for the night. Love. I'm out.